Welcome to the Denim and Pearls podcast. Business casual conversation laced with pearls of wisdom. Casual, authentic, unscripted dialogue about life, work, and entrepreneurship with the perfect blend of laughter and seriousness. Pull up a chair, kick back, and lean in as we welcome your hosts, Michelle Ross and Brian Swanson.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
It's been a while.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
We were in Croatia. So anyways, my name is Dr. Michelle.
And I'm Brian Swanson.
We're Denim and Pearls. We're business casual.
With Pearls of Wisdom.
From the porch.
And before we get started, don't forget to like and share because somebody needs to hear about our vacation. Wait a minute. No. Somebody needs to hear everything we have to say.
Yes.
Because everything we say is important.
No.
I mean, no. We're always important.
Pearls of Wisdom.
Pearls of Wisdom. Exactly.
Anyways, we called this sailing because that's what we did all last week. And
where I'm going. What?
That's the wrong words. But anyways, we came back. We were in Croatia last week. So if you were watching for us, you'll notice that there's an episode missing. One, because we were on a yacht with only about 20 people in the middle of the waters of Croatia. And we were doing an oyster tour / mastermind / vacation.
And the internet was no good on the, on the yacht.
Which is good. Which was good. And what we did is we went from Dubrovnik and we hopped up the coast till we got to Split, and we did an oyster tour, and we saw the castle where they did Game of Thrones, and we went to Marco Polo's home.
Marco
Polo. We saw so many beautiful things, and my problem right now is I can't think of any of the names of the towns. We just had so much fun.
Well, that's because it's not like they're LA. It's not all these towns we're familiar with. Dubrovnik and Split is about all we need to know at this point. But all those little islands, because we were at 10 different islands or something like this.
The one they call Four. It was like,
yeah, but it was not spelt Four. Is something I can't remember.
Melik, whatever. Anyways, we wanted to share a couple of our photos to collaborate basically on how life is. We're going to mesh it all together. So do you want to show a picture first? Or
I'm going to put it up. Watch this. This is really neat. Ta-da!
On our heads?
Oh, I didn't know it was going to be in front of my face. There we go. That's better. So those are just some of the places that we were on. This was a big old boat that was beside us.
That's the Great Wall of Croatia.
Yes, which is the second largest wall in the world.
That's the hole we went into with a tiny boat. And when we went in there, it opened up to something called the Blue Cave.
Oh, I got to hit pause. Oh, can I hit pause?
Yeah.
Can I go back? I don't know. Let's see.
That's the
all right. Those are the mussels.
That's the oysters.
And oysters.
Where they farm them. That's how they grow them the first time.
Okay. While we're on this, I'm going to leave it's right where it's at. I kind of like how I did this, but anyway, this was amazing. And one of the things that they always tell you is, one, you don't drink beer with oysters or mussels. Two, because you got to have wine, of course, because it's Croatia and they do wine with everything. Second thing is when you eat oysters here, we have a tendency to put cocktail sauce on them or horseradish or Tabasco sauce and all this other stuff. And a lot of times I think why we do that is because it gets rid of some of that oyster taste. And I'm like, yeah, this is not going to work out that way because that's, you've got that premonition if you've ever had them before.
They literally pulled the oysters out of the water, shucked them, and handed them to us.
Yes, they're like, here, and they were coming out of these baskets here. And the crazy part of it was you didn't need anything to go with them. It didn't have a fishy taste or an oyster taste. They were just magnificent. Now they had a little lake water taste, but what do you expect?
Salt water.
Yeah, well, it's a what do they call it? Where it's salt water and fresh water combined, because that's what's the perfect growing environment for them. So they were amazing. And then, of course, what was the stuff we drank with it they gave us? Grok? That was the wine?
Yeah. Oh. The one that the bees kept going into?
Yes. That stuff there will kill you.
I had a picture of it, but I didn't send you the picture.
It was good, but it was like, wow,
It was like
rough.
68%.
Yeah, it was crazy. So what's the next one? This is one of the towns we went through. Why want to get rid of the thing? One of the towns we went through. So hopefully you're on video and you can see all this. This is off the top of the always playing now. That's Michelle, of course.
That's because we had gelato at every stop.
We'll just let them play. Yeah, gelato, ice cream. It's kind of sort of all the same thing. You know, I actually looked it up, and there is a little bit of a difference between the two of them.
Gelato's much better.
But technically, they're
Gelato's much better. Oh, shut up. Gelato's much better.
That's just because it sounds fancy.
No, it's better than ice cream. It's smoother than ice cream.
It is. It's got a little more fat content to it, I think. Something like that.
But if you can tell, if you're watching on video, we are very tan.
Am I?
Yeah.
Well, okay. But yeah, there's the oysters on the plate. Yeah, that's the way to eat oysters, let me tell you. That is.
And then we had, they also gave us garlic sauteed mussels, which were heavenly.
Yes, because they grow the mussels right there too in the same lake.
There they are. Those are the mussels. Those are the oysters on their little growing tree that they have in the water. And I thought I have a picture in there where you can see the farming of the oysters. And there's just
I don't think you sent that one to me.
Plastic bottles floating in the water all over the place. And what they are is they pull them up and the oyster baskets are underneath.
But it's amazing.
That's our yacht.
That's what we were on. Yeah, it's a little one. And that was their day of rough seas.
Yeah. Those are fresh
sardines.
Sardines or anchovies?
Anchovies.
They're phenomenal.
And anchovies taste nothing like we think of anchovies here.
Nothing like the cans and the things that we
have
on pizza.
No, they're not nasty.
They were delicious.
I wouldn't be afraid to put them
Brian
on my
pizza.
pizza.
And my sister relaxing because it was really freaking hot that day. And then that's again
a party boat.
A party boat. And that's the Great Wall of Croatia. Now, reason we wanted to share this with you is one, we wanted to go live while we were in Croatia, but we didn't have the internet to do it. But two, no matter what you do and no matter what you pursue, you must always take time away from what you do.
Oh, for yourself, yes. Julie made a comment today. She wanted a vacation. I said, no, I just want to leave because then I don't have to come back. Vacation means you're going to go away and come back. Leave means I'm going to go away and just stay there.
I needed a vacation from the vacation. So tiring. But we walked a good, basically 6 miles every day.
Yeah, we were
swam for 2 hours every day.
12,000 steps a day or something. Like
6 miles and then two hours of just free swimming out in the ocean. And we worked out every day. It was awesome.
Yeah. And I didn't lose any weight because the food was too good.
Oh, I did.
I stayed exactly the same.
I dropped.
Which is good. I mean, the food on the boat is amazing. Of course, you go into town, the food is amazing there too. I mean, in one town we did pizza. I didn't actually have the pizza. I had the spaghetti sauce.
Oh, I didn't have
the
pizza.
tomato soup. What else did we have? There was nothing really.
I had a lot of pastas with fish and shells of things. And when they say seafood out in Croatia, they mean seafood because they're pulling it out of the ocean. But it was such an amazing experience to be able to be there. Again, we went there last year. We'll do it again next year. And next year we're doing the northern side of Croatia and coming down to Split.
The most amazing dish I had though was the rosetta.
The black ink squid risotto.
Risotto, that's the word I was looking for. I know the word, I know it, but it's
heavenly.
Oh my God, it's pitch black, but it's because of the octopus ink, I think is what it is.
So if you look at it really close, it's actually more of a purpley black, but
but it's so black it's purple.
It was so good. Oh my gosh. And then we couldn't get a picture of it because it was just black risotto. And
Gerlene says hi.
I had to go steal some of the food from Brian's plate because it was yummy.
Yeah, but we did learn a lesson. Not all black risottos the same.
Yeah, we tried it at another restaurant at the next stop, and it was like very disappointing.
Well, we just happened to go to one because we asked.
It was called Marco Polo's.
It was called Marco Polo's because that's what they're famous for, or whatever. And we asked the question, where do the locals eat, as opposed to where all the tourists eat? And the locals, our
tour
guide
our tour
said,
guide.
well, everybody eats at Marco Polo's. I was like, all right. So we went up to Marco Polo's, and the guy is telling us that their black ink it takes 3 days to prepare. It's also got fish in it, but not much. But it takes like 3 days to prepare, and it's the only one that uses genuine ink. It's not fake or anything like this. And it was 100% would have been worth a 3-day wait to have this stuff. And he says, be careful with other ones because they're fake. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So we went, what was the next day? You said, I want some of that. And we went to another place and
it was fake.
It was fake.
If you haven't had the original one, you would love it. But I was spoiled by the first one, so I couldn't have the other one.
The original is always the best.
Oh,
That's to say with movies and everything else. The original is always the best.
So sailing. We went sailing for a whole week in Croatia, and it was a wonderful way to disengage from everything and kind of realign and catch up with sleep. And sleeping on the yacht is just lovely.
Well, I still think, I mean, yes, we had trouble with internet, but we still had internet at times. It wasn't as bad of a problem as it was last year, but it's hard to get away from it. It really is. I think it is anyway.
Oh, I never carried my phone. And the only reason I have the pictures I have is I was conscientiously trying to capture moments, but I put my phone away and then went, oh, shoot, I haven't taken a picture of that. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, but if you're, you've always got other things in my mind. You've got other things going on. And when you pick up your phone after it's been sitting in the cabin all day, okay, what kind of stuff is going on? You're scrolling through all the notifications and stuff like that. It may come up because my notifications are always crazy.
Oh, I had everything off.
Yeah, see, I didn't. I was trying to follow things, and yeah, next time.
So you need a vacation, plan one, do something a little different. I mean, Croatia, when I first said, let's go to Croatia, everybody looked at me like I was crazy. But once they all got there, they're like, oh, Michelle is the best person in the world. Thank you for this idea.
Yeah, Croatia is a wonderful place. What I like, one of the big things that I like about it is the history. I've always been a kind of a history buff. I'm never, I can't tell you dates about this, and no drama. That's right, no drama. Eric came on. Hi, Mr. Eric. But no, now he's got me sliding off into another topic. But, the historical aspect, if you look at the United States, the United States is 250 years old. That is nothing compared to things that are centuries. I mean, centuries and, 1,000 years, 2,000 years old. And the Croatian wall was built, 2,000 years ago or something like that, 1,500 years ago. And it's amazing to me that stuff is just, that's excitement.
Well, I kept giggling because I would pick something up and do, this rock is older than America.
We were walking on rocks that were, I mean, we were walking on streets that were older than America.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, this is more modern day, blah, blah, blah. It's 2,000 years old. We're like, it's older than America, and they're calling it modern.
Yeah. And a lot of the stuff that they do over there, too, is when you're there and you learn a lot of things, they keep a lot of the facades. In other words, it looks old and it is the old original stuff, but the inside is more modern.
Yeah, but they keep the
but there's stuff that's not.
They keep the aesthetics to keep the town looking as it should, as it's supposed to, keep the tourist happy. Everything gets built like it used to be. But it was so neat to be able to walk through a town and see the wall and say that you can see where the wall was cut so they could put in the town.
Yeah, well, like the one town we went to.
Which one?
Well, the one with the Great Wall, where it was only 4 feet high or something like this was the wall that had come down during one of the wars or something like this.
Down, yeah.
They didn't rebuild it, or else you wouldn't see the town from
and they
road.
still harvest the sea salt. Like
it was amazing.
They flood this area and then they drain the water and let the salt just dry.
Yeah, it's like I think 32 big areas. And they look like rice paddies. If you didn't know any better, you'd swear they were rice paddies. But there's like 32 of them, and it goes through all of these stages, and then once a year they harvest the salt.
By hand.
It's all done by hand. They even got the old rail carts and the wooden carts that they fill it up, and they send it a lot of natural salt. It's all sea salt, of course.
Yeah, it was an incredible trip. And hey, Eric, you should come with us next year.
I thought he was going to go with us this year. What happened?
He'll have to come with us next year. Next July, hold the dates.
He says I'm looking buff over there.
Yeah, you do. He got the shirt in Croatia.
I got a little V-neck going on.
It's nice. I helped pick it out.
But, you proud of yourself?
Yes, I am. And Gerline said she hasn't really had a lot of seafood. When you have sushi is one thing. Seafood is a whole nother ball game.
It is.
And having it fresh from the sea like that, it's really what I grew up with in the Philippines. But Croatian seafood was different because there's such a high salt content around the island. And so it was yummy.
Well, the other thing is just like we've been having, here in the States, we've been having a conversation about stuff that's got all this unnatural, unhealthy,
and everything,
whatever chemicals, everything over there, man, they pull it right out of the water. I mean, what else are you going to have in there except for salt? Salt and seawater.
And if you saw some of those pictures that we showed, the water is crystal blue. They're very good at keeping their ocean clean.
Oh, it's beautiful no matter where you go.
Yeah.
It did amaze me, though. I mean, and I think I made this comment while we were there. Everything is spotless. It's clean. Every island we went to, there, you've got all these little alleys and stuff between. They're literally cities that are built inside of castle walls or fortress walls. So you got all these little narrow cobblestone street or limestone, I think, something like that, sandstone. Not limestone, that's a whole other animal. But they have all these streets in it, but everything is so clean. But then I look around and I can't find a trash can anywhere. It's like, how? But there's nobody walking the streets that I saw, with a broom and a dustpan like you would see if you were to go to Disneyland. It doesn't appear that anybody's doing that. So I think it's the fact that people just have a little more responsibility towards the look of the island whatever you're at.
City. I mean, and Brian and my husband went exploring off in some places, and we would just keep walking until we found something interesting. It was like, wow, I think we're like 10 miles out. We might want to walk back.
Yeah, probably.
We're going to miss the boat. We got to go back.
That was a heck of a climb up that wall, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't all that far as distance-wise goes, but It was a nice walk. And then they're working on another area that they're trying to renovate, where it goes a lot steeper. Yeah, it's it goes up at like a 35-degree angle or something, or 18 degree. I mean, it's crazy.
It was great. The one we walked on was enough. Yeah. And walking around in sandals doing that was not the best idea. I should have probably brought tennis shoes, but I did not.
It was definitely not a place for heels.
No,
I left my heels on the bus or on
the
boat.
I challenge you to find something different to do when you go. Find a little break to do and just go somewhere. I know Sir Eric Swanson, he's very good at just grabbing his bike and going out into the mountains somewhere and just riding, and do something different, something that you've always wanted to do or was a little afraid to do. Just go out and find a way to explore the world in a different way, because I've been on this planet for 56 years and I've traveled many, many places, but to pull myself out of my norm, I like to go to the Philippines. I like to go to India. I like to go to Dubai. I like those kind of places. But to go to Croatia and say, you know what, I'm going to unplug. I'm going to go on a boat. I don't know anybody. It was.
Yeah, we had a small group of unknowns this time.
Yeah, and get to know new people from different places and go explore the world.
Yeah. You made me think of an example. Somebody told me if you ever want to take a look at a different perspective on things, get in your living room and get down on your hands and knees and look at your room, your dining room, whatever. It may sound silly, but you get this feeling of something new. And it's the same way here. You don't have to spend all the money to go to Croatia or anything like that. It's just go to another town. And one of the tours.
Correction. You don't even have to go to another town.
No.
So like Colorado Springs, we live in Colorado Springs. People flock to Colorado Springs for Garden of the Gods and Manitou and the incline
And we live here, we don't go.
And our mountain, we have this amazing mountain out here, Pikes Peak, and we live in a town and we don't go.
Yeah.
Go to your whatever it is in your town or near your town.
Play tourist one weekend.
Play tourist for a weekend.
Yeah.
And the way I got to see everything is I invited friends to Colorado Springs and then toured them through Colorado Springs, brought them to the academy, went through everything, and then went up the Pikes Peak thing. And I saw my town through the eyes of a friend who was visiting. Go do that. That's a really great way of exploring.
It's a good way to get your mind out. The difference between a rut and a grave. It's a different way to get your mind out of the rut. It's a different perspective sometimes. And sometimes it'll just enlighten you to move forward.
Yeah.
Forget about life for a while. There's a song. Right?
Yes. Well, and the reason why it's really good to get a different perspective on what's around you is because it'll open ideas in your business on how you can do things differently.
Yep. So the book is released. The first book.
Yes.
What was the name of it? Oh, it's not back
you
there.
Can't look back there.
It's not back there. What's the first book?
Book of Frequency.
Book of Frequency. The first book is released and ready.
Thank you for getting us to number one, by the way.
Yeah, it did go to number
in
one.
a couple of categories, too.
I think it was like 8 categories is what they said.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, Eric would know that if he's still around.
Yeah. I think he sent a message and it was like 7 or 8 different categories. All kinds, in some categories we didn't even dream of, I guess. So the first book of...
Hold on, I've got. You keep talking.
The Book of Frequency is out. Has gone to number one.
Love and Gratitude. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. This chapter was Love and Gratitude. It's really pretty too.
Yes, it is amazing. But definitely check it out. I know it's on Michelle's page. It's on my page. Get your free download while it's still there. If it's still there, I don't think it is actually. I think they took down the free Kindle. But I know that the hard copy, or I don't know if they're hardback or if they're softback, but I know they're coming out soon.
Yeah, don't worry. Just watch our page. Watch Gentleman Pearls.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah. Anything else?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, we're, I would say glad to be back, but I'm not. I really wanted to stay in Croatia. And,
so where's our next trip?
Our next trip was supposed to be Ghana, but it's been moved to November. So our next trip.
Kansas City's my next one.
Yeah, you're going to Kansas City in September. I'm going to Vegas in October. That's my next trip.
Oh, you might have to go to
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
I still want to go there. I've never been there.
Oh, come.
I've never been to New Orleans.
Come with me.
That would be a weird reason to go, but I don't want
It'll be a party.
I have this dream of mine that I want to go into a jazz club.
So let's go.
Old school, smoky, small cocktail tables, listening to Louis Armstrong
singing.
I'm gonna go next door
because that's where I want to sing in a jazz bar in New Orleans.
But do they still have those kind of atmospheres though?
Hell yeah.
The smoky and
yes.
cigars and
yes, it's New Orleans. Yes.
I don't know. I just figured it'd been modernized and cleaned up, and you can't smoke in there anymore.
They did not modernize.
Really?
New Orleans.
Interesting.
Bourbon Street is Bourbon Street.
Yeah, I don't know if
French Quarter is.
I've been told that you really don't want to go during Mardi Gras, though.
No.
Unless you're into a whole lot of people.
Yeah, you don't want to go there. Not then.
So
go explore your world, even if it's just in your own living room. Lie down on the ground and look around, because seeing the world, your world, from a different perspective will help you break out of your box. The Rut in the Grave by Ellen Glasgow, the differences between a rut and a grave.
Just lay on your back and play with the dog and just look around. It's like, wow, the dog's got a different perspective than we have. Because we all see it from up here, not down here. That's just in your bed or your living room.
Mm-hmm. So go explore the world, however way you need to. And we are back from Croatia, even though some of us are still reluctant to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got my
not here in spirit quite yet.
No, not yet.
Spirit's still stuck in Croatia.
Yeah. Our bartender could sing. Oh, we had so much fun.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, so.
Oh, there was the one amazing thing though.
What?
4 people on the yacht that started singing after you were singing on the dock.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy.
Oh, we left. My sister wanted gelato, and it was like 11 o'clock at night. So we left the yacht, and we were walking down the pier. And the tour guide, Aida, she was walking towards us. And she says, Michelle, I missed you singing today. So I sang.
As this old
'Cause
saying
I'm
goes, in front of
your
God and everybody.
lady, and you are my man. And I was singing well, I guess. And this entire yacht of men, I swear, some popped out of one side, they all popped the other side, and there were like 3 on the back of the yacht. And they said, whenever you reach for me. So we had like this mini concert.
It was crazy because it was like, what do they call those things? The pop-up?
It was like a pop-up concert.
Which wasn't even planned. It just come off the back of their catamarans.
Yes, it was hilarious. But they sang with me at 11 o'clock at night. It was awesome.
Yeah. If you like boats, that's a good place to go because they're everywhere.
And then we went to a winery. I forgot that one. And I ended up singing a concert there in the, it was an old.
I said, don't give them too much. Let them buy your album.
But they can't buy the album. So we need to make it digital so that they can download. That was the problem. They can't buy it because I can't ship it there. I can't mail the album there. So we need to make it a downloadable buy, if you can figure that out. But anyways, the winery is built in old bomb shelters, basically. And there were tunnels throughout the mountains inside of Croatia. And they put the winery in there, and it keeps everything nice and cold and moldy, basically. And they definitely moldy in there. And they I ended up doing a concert in there because Joseph Terp, who was the one who invited us there, he's like, Michelle, you haven't sang yet. And so I sang to him across the table. He was sitting across from me. And then the table over next to us started clapping, and the people over there started clapping, because when you sing, it just goes through all
throughout the
tunnels.
entire cavern. Yeah.
And I ended up singing a micro concert. I think I sang like 7 songs. And then they gave me a free bottle, gifted me a bottle of port.
Right. We got that.
Like a 200 euro port. Yeah.
We got something to drink.
We had something to drink. But what's funny is that no one knew that they brought me to a table and gave me a shot of all the ports and asked me to choose. And so
I missed that. I was outside
tasting all these, and I was drinking each of these shots. And I got to like the 5th one. I went, I think I like this one, the walnut. And they went, oh, well, that's a very good one. And I started walking, and then the room started moving. And I said, whoa, I think I just got tipsy. And she goes, oh, you're probably drunk. This is 60% volume. And I drank 6 of them. I'm like, oh my gosh, good thing I can walk.
Well, 6 shots will do that to anybody, no matter what they are. Man.
I know, but whew, they got to warn you. Got to warn a girl. Anyway, so we're back. We'll see you next week, Friday, same bat time, same bat channel. My name is Dr. Michelle Mraz.
Oh, we also have to say, because this is the week, we have to say
what?
Our condolences this week.
For all of the people who passed away?
For all of our heroes that passed away this week. Yeah.
There's so many.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, Chuck Mangione. Oh, gosh, the son from the Cosby Show. Oh, I just blinked on his name.
Yeah, I know his name just went out the door.
I can see all their faces. And then Ozzy, of course.
And then Ozzy. And all of our legends this week.
Oh, and then
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah, but the woman, she was a singer. Oh,
I forgot her name. I saw it too.
Yeah.
She's a little older than us, though.
Well, yeah, she sang a lot of the songs like I like to sing that era. And
Summer? No, not Summer.
But lots of death this past week.
It's crazy.
And
so, if you're feeling bad, we feel bad just right along there with you.
Yeah, it's weird that we're at the age where a lot of our icons are going away now.
And this could be an interesting topic for next week.
Okay, let's do that. Because
I actually have a lot of things I can talk about on that. But I see Marilee stopped in to say hi.
Hi, Marilee. You didn't get any port?
She didn't get any port. Connie Francis, that was it.
That was it, Connie Francis. Thank you. Yeah, yes. You missed it because they had me taste all of it, Marilee. I could have used some help. That's why I was so dizzy on the bus when we were heading back to the yacht because...
So much for me taking care of you.
Yeah, you suck. He was taking care of my sister. That's why I was making sure she found her way back to the bus all the time. But anyways, we had a fabulous time in Croatia, and Mary Lee's the one who helped plan all of that for us, and she's going to plan the next one. And maybe you guys might want to come with us. Write us, let us know.
You should come with us.
Yeah, we're doing it in July. So, anyways, are you ready? Should
Sure.
we say goodbye now?
Sure.
I'm so
We
glad
never
we
say
had this
goodbye.
time. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song.
We don't say goodbye. We say so long.
So long. Yeah.
Goodbye is forever.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like
Whatever.
So long. My name is Dr. Michelle Morales.
And I'm Brian Swanson
We are Denman Pearls. We are business casual
with Pearls of Wisdom.
from the porch.
And don't forget to like and share.
And share.
Share.
And we'll see you next week, Friday at noon Mountain Time. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, peace.